I love a good cafe, and Taiwan has a lot to choose from. Museum Coffee is one of my favorite hole-in-the-wall shops that I found on my most recent trip to Taipei. It's filled to the brim with a lot of old retro-style decorations and toys, some of which you can buy. Here's some vertical footage taken by my mom because my niece decided to FaceTime call me once we were seated, so I asked my mom to get some vlog footage while my phone was out of commission. The vibe inside was so cute and it had a great nostalgic atmosphere. Check out this cash register area. It's outfitted from an old blue Volkswagen, I think. I just love the vintage vibes of everything here. And I found it by accident because I was looking for nearby cafes that were open for breakfast by like 8 a.m., which is apparently harder to find than you'd think because a lot of popular ones that I found on Google Maps aren't open until noon or later. But this place was a godsend, so I definitely recommend stopping by early to try their food and drinks, which speaking of, the food is just as cute as the inside of the shop. I ordered this waffle set that came with mangoes on top of chocolate ice cream and a latte with a little doggy marshmallow. You basically pick up the marshmallow and put it in the drink yourself, which ended up being a kind of sad but fun experience watching the little guy slowly drown in the coffee. But it all tasted really great. And I did scoop him up last minute for one final picture. Rest in peace, little doggy. Here's another cafe also open for breakfast with a very homey aesthetic and cute merch you can buy. Komeda's Coffee is a pretty famous chain cafe that started in Japan and has several locations in Taiwan, but the one I went to is on Dunhua Street in Taipei. It also has kind of a retro aesthetic inside, but definitely seems more of a casual diner environment with people coming in the morning to do work or study. Other drinks, including the water, are served in cute coffee mugs with the logo painted on. And if you go during breakfast, any drink you order also comes with free buttered toast and your choice of topping. The one I got is red bean spread, but I believe you can also get like a hard-boiled egg or egg salad. I prefer sweet stuff though, so I got red bean spread. It goes really good with the toast, which is crunchy on the outside and light and fluffy on the inside. Here's some more of the merch and the mugs, which I really wish I could have bought, but maybe next time. Next, I went to Cafe 365. This one I went to on my own because my mom had to go figure some stuff out at the bank, so I went to this cafe to wait for her. It's actually one of those grab-and-go places with the sandwiches lined up at the front for you to choose. I didn't get a great picture of the front, but if you tell them you want to dine in, there's also a really nice seating area upstairs that you can bring up your tray of food. When I went, it was still pretty early in the morning, so I had the place all to myself. And it was pretty cozy. I got the ham and egg sandwich and milk tea set, and it was amazing. The bread had, I think those are sesame seeds in it, the little black flecks. It was very soft and chewy, but like not in a soggy way. It was firm and went great with the eggs. Good cheap breakfast sandwich, and the milk tea was also really great to wash it down with. Alright, now everyone's heard of Starbucks obviously, but the ones in Taiwan not only have some different menu items, but are special in that if you choose to eat or drink in the store, they'll give you a cup or mug instead of the usual takeaway cup. This particular one is on Keelung Street, and according to my mom, actually closed not long after we visited, which is sad because it had a great sit-down area on the second floor with like big windows and a great view onto the street outside. The first time I went, I got an iced latte with a truffle croissant, which they toasted so it was nice and flaky inside. Second time I went, I got a truffle and egg sandwich because I was on a truffle streak, and the sweet potato latte, which I think was a seasonal drink. My mom kept asking the cashiers if she could buy the mugs, but I don't think they sell the ones they use in store, so that's too bad. Here's a shot of her iced coffee. Next, I traveled a bit further to Danshui, where outside of the Cloudgate Theater, there is a special Starbucks in a glass house. It has a beautiful lily pond outside with a statue of a former dancer with the Cloudgate Theater troupe named Luo Manfei. And overall, it just has this really great greenhouse aesthetic. Walking up to it almost feels like you're discovering a hidden greenhouse or something in the forest, with the big glass windows all around and the elegant decorations inside, like these ceiling fixtures. My mom and I got 2 slices of cake along with our drinks. She had the milk crepe cake, which is that 1,000-layer cake, and I got a chocolate cake. Watch me struggle to stab the cake with my fork to show it to the camera. For my drink, I had the black sesame frappuccino with almond tofu inside, which was an interesting combination and basically felt like another dessert. But I really liked it because it wasn't too sweet and it was cold and refreshing to go along with the kind of dense chocolate cake that I had. And I really like that after you get your coffee, you can take a nice stroll around the Cloudgate Theater right outside, where there are these really interesting statues around the building by a famous sculptor by the name of Zhu Ming. There are these stylized depictions of regular people going about their day, and I think it really adds to the overall atmosphere of this place. Like, they've even got this statue here to vibe with you as you look at the view. Even though it's overcast on this day, it's still really gorgeous. Like, you've got the green from the trees, faraway city landscape. It's just so relaxing. And even dogs can enjoy it. Look at that Shiva go. So cute. So yeah, I definitely recommend this Starbucks location in particular. Even if you come here alone, there will be people you can sit with. Now for some honorable mentions of cafes I really like but have no footage of. This is Zaiichi Cafe, located in Banqiao. I got their mulberry latte and apple pie, which both tasted great and had a very homemade touch. Then next to the market my mom likes to go to, there's a small shop called The Folks, run by this one guy all by himself. He handles everything behind the counter, and it really gives off a local vibe. My mom and I sat there drinking our coffee and watched so many people come by to get to-go coffee in their reusable bottles. The hipster vibes in this place were great. So yeah, that about wraps it up for cafes. I'm still working on many more vlogs from my trip, but feel free to check out the last one I made about night markets. Thank you for watching. Otsuyana. Bye!